She getting on my damn nerves. Like I've been saying for the last 2 episodes, Emmett has a problem. What's going on, y'all? It's your favorite TV movie guy, and we are talking season 8, episode 7 of The Shot. Now, this video will contain spoilers, so if you haven't already seen it, save this video, come back after you watched it, and let's talk about it. No, I really don't know what's going on this season. It's like the writers just said, fuck it. Here, take it. It's the last season. We don't give a shit. Take it. Ain't nothing we can do about it. The way this show has fallen off is just such a disappointment from how we started. In my quick recap, I did say this was the best episode of the season, but that's not saying much. We still have filler episodes. It's boring. Nothing's happening. And somehow Nuck is still the main character of the show, and he hasn't appeared in 3 episodes. But let's get into what we saw. We start out once again with Tiffany and Nuck. And this time Tiffany's having a dream. She's thinking about some of the good times, and then she thinks about what happened to Nuck. Then we see Victor come in, and if all this men group bullshit, Victor just goes right along with her setting up. One of the fellow men in the group, by the way. The whole reason they started this group was to talk and to help the youth. And Bakari was Shad's mentee. He's allowing Tiffany to do this to Bakari, who's in his little bullshit men's group. We see them have a talk with Bakari, and they tell Bakari the plan, which is the dumbest plan in the world. Who will admit to unaliving somebody that they didn't do? This plan is absolutely stupid. And for Bakari to sit there in the meeting and say he has choices. Yes, you have a choice. You can get out of town. You can leave Chicago. Your sister is begging you to come to Atlanta with her. You have a choice. You're right. Get your ass to Atlanta. We see Tiffany becoming the new Alicia, and we see her trying to take over this boss role and be heartless and threatening to unalive Bakari if he doesn't do what she wants. And we see Victor kind of being conflicted by it a little bit. And I think, and I hope I'm right about this, I think well, they're not going to be paying homage, but I think we're going to get a scene from one of my favorite shows, Game of Thrones. If you know, you know. First episode of this season, we saw Smitty being a normal guy, wanting nothing to do with the life. Then his woman leaves him for her baby dad, who's in the game. And all of a sudden, Smitty comes back to the game. At first, they made it seem like he was coming back to the game to get his woman. But now Smitty is full on in the game. And now the new leader of the 63rd mob. And this is just a repeat of the first scene we seen as Nuck as the head of the mob. Be discreet. I'll kill you if you don't. Just a bunch of recycled bullshit. And then the next scene, we see Smitty approaching Reggie about Nuck's whereabouts and what happened to Nuck. And they did tease last season, Reggie versus Nuck. But now it seems like we may get Commonless versus Reggie, which is something that was on nobody's ask list. Nobody is asking for this. And I'm glad they kind of just closed that storyline with Reggie saying, hey, I don't want the mob. I don't even know why they gave us that showdown that they did that one episode. Because the very next episode, he was asking Nuck for help. And the Shad angle is really stupid to me. Like, he really thinks he's police. He thinks he's some crime stopper, daredevil type dude. Like, he's going this hard over a woman who set him up and sent him to prison, which could have been for his life. He could have went to prison for the rest of his life. She set him up, and he's going this hard trying to avenge her death. And this whole angle with this triangle, I'm over it. We've been on this triangle since season 1. It's time to put this shit to the bed. This whole Keisha, Emmett, and Tiffany story is done. Both of them have moved on. It's time for them to end their friendship. I don't want to wait until the last episode for them to have a falling out once she realized she's saying I do over top of Nuck's body. Her telling Tiffany she has say so in the wedding because she's paying for it. Now, let me get this straight. If Smokey's is employing the whole city of Chicago so much so that they can move and relocate to different cities and open up more branches, surely he can pay for a wedding. Why are we giving Tiffany this much power? I get it. Alicia left her a lot of money. I get it. This is just stupid. It could be other ways that they can show that Tiffany was the killer for Nuck other than them going this route. And now Tiffany's telling her that Keisha should get ownership of Smokey's. Then at this time, we see Tiffany tell Keisha that Bakari has something to do with Nuck's murder. And Keisha goes and confronts Bakari. And like the idiot he is, he tells Keisha that he unalived Nuck because he had no other choice. Now, Keisha, not his woman, not his mom, not his grandma, not any relation to Nuck at all. And as far as we know, their relationship wasn't even as serious as they're trying to make it out to be. They never dated. As far as we know, they were just fucking because when she went missing, Nuck didn't even look for her. Nuck was busy running the whole house. He didn't even look for Keisha, didn't even care. And when Kevin came to confront him about it, he pulled the gun on Kevin. Like, why are they making it seem like this relationship was so deep? She didn't even know Nuck was the father. That's how irrelevant this relationship was. She didn't even believe that Nuck was the father. But she asked Bakari for the body. She wants to bury Nuck. And you'll get a chance to see Nuck real soon, Keisha. Don't worry about it. Now we got Emmett's problem here, full in effect. Keisha wants him to fire Bakari, but Emmett knows Bakari didn't do it. He knows what happened. He knows Tiffany and Vic went into that house with Nuck, and only Tiffany and Vic came out. He knows Bakari had nothing to do with this. And that whole wanting to leave the house and Emmett don't know where to drive the car, that makes a lot of sense because Emmett do some stupid shit. Even today, him listening to stupid ass Keisha is just a point that Emmett doesn't know how to run the household. So of course, Emmett fires Bakari from washing dishes because he killed her baby father. We get Trig and Emmett, and Victor tells Emmett the truth. It was Tiffany. Tiffany's gone crazy. She acting like Alicia. Bakari had nothing to do to it. Emmett wants to tell Keisha, you're going to have to make a choice. And in this choice, Emmett has to stand by his fiance and roll with the Bakari story. I don't know if he's going to continue to do that. This show is filled with a lot of chatty patties. So I feel like Emmett will eventually come forward and tell Keisha what happened. Then, we see Bakari's sister Brittany. Like this angle is just very stupid. Like I said before, your sister's trying to leave. She's trying to take you with her, but you say you're working for some new people and you can't leave. Like, dude, just go to Atlanta. Like, you're willing to stay in a city where you're being framed for murder. Like, this is the dumbest shit. Like I said, the writers just clearly don't care. Like, this is the dumbest shit. I gotta be honest. I fast forward these parts, man. I fast forward these parts. The hairstyle just irks my nerve. Vic has enough storylines right now. We don't need a love story from Vic. We just want Vic to stay out of jail and stay out of trouble. This is just too much. And these are the only scenes in the episode where the lighting works. Like, everything else is just so fucking dark. And then we get this stupid ass hairstyle. It's just too much for me. I fast forward, don't know what happened. But I can probably sum it up. Vic wants her and she tells him he's not enough. Did I say it right? Y'all let me know in the comments below. You see Emmett bring Keith back, and like, this is just like, this is why the lighting sucks on the show. The budget that should have went to lighting is going to the cast, because they have 1,000 cast members and they all want to give them screen time because they have so many cast members. You're bringing Keith back to the restaurant. The Keith that told your brother to steal from you. You're hiring him back. Why? Why is Keith getting a storyline now with 3 episodes left in the show? Why is Keith's storyline relevant? So of course we see him go back to his girlfriend. He tells his girlfriend that she can't sell for Reggie no more because he's going legit. He wants her to be legit, and that no matter how much cost things are piling up, he's going to figure it out, because obviously Smokey is paying that much money to these people. Just in episode 1 of this season, this very season, not last season, this season, she tells him she's going to do what she wants because the money is good and he can't stop her. But now she goes to Reggie in this dark lit room for no reason. They're in there with the lights off for no fucking reason at all. They're having this conversation in the dark. Reggie makes a comment about her being light skinned, and I can't tell whether she's light skinned or not because this fucking season is so fucking dark. Like, come on, can we get light for can we let there be light for the last fucking 3 episodes of this season, please? Then again, for no reason at all, we get Jake and Papa. They get their 30 seconds of film time now. I remember when y'all told me they was planning something big for Papa when I made that video about Papa last year. This is what they have big for Papa. 30 seconds of screen time each time. Each episode, if he's in the episode, because I think it was 2 episodes he hasn't been in, he's getting 30 seconds. The total time this season he's been on camera has probably been 5 minutes. Them little fucking bastard ass kids who weren't even in this episode, we're still having more camera time than him this episode than we got from Jake and Papa. For no reason at all, we get a party of no cell phone parties, a early 2000s type of party. Yeah, they did that to play Jason Weaver's song. And listen, I'm a Jason Weaver guy. I'm so glad he's getting his flowers on this. But they could have did that another time. We didn't need this scene for them to give Jason Weaver his flowers. Him being on the show is him getting his flowers. This scene didn't do nothing but piss me off and make me want Kevin Mama to come back even more so. Like, who the fuck is Lene to be throwing parties in this woman's house, man? Like, come on, man. ATL, the show, coming soon. And maybe I'm tripping. Like I said, they got so many casts. When the fuck did they become sisters? We see them talking about opening up a Smokies in Atlanta, Houston, Vegas. Obviously, Smokey's doing well. More locations in Chicago. Why can't Emmett pay for this wedding himself? He's trying to get her to go down to Atlanta to start things up, and she asked for her sister. Like, I did not know they were sisters. I knew earlier they revealed that Karuchi was a sister, Zori, but I didn't know that these two were sisters. And maybe I'm tripping, but I might have forgot. Y'all let me know if y'all knew that they were sisters. Then we see Reg come in and discuss some business with Tiffany. They're going to do a trial run. Tiffany's making moves. She excludes Victor from the meeting, throwing more resentment from Victor. So they're building this storyline to where it's going to be eventually Victor versus Tiffany. So we'll see Tiffany is getting zealous with power and essentially becoming the new Alicia. We see Shad telling Vic about Rosalind. And in the conversation, he does bring up the fact that maybe Victor should talk to Reggie and it might be time for them to have a talk and try to come to some reconciliation. Victor's still not feeling it right now. But maybe over the last 3 episodes, we'll get to that moment where him, Jake, and Reggie can really just have a talk. Now, y'all can call me harsh. I don't give a damn that little Ronnie's sad. I mean, y'all sitting around crying over a serial killer. Nuck has been a serial killer, a bad person since he's been introduced to the show. I don't care that he has a kid. Emmett, you're watching this. Run, run. Run as fast as you can from these red flags, my boy. This wedding will not happen. I do not believe this wedding will happen at all. Darnell without the Bluetooth is really starting to piss me off. For 7 seasons, this man has not been seen with a Bluetooth, and only one time. And I think it was for like 10 seconds. The last episode or the episode before that, when we seen him with the Bluetooth, put the Bluetooth back in his ear. It's simple. But in this scene, we see him and Principal Greer. He says he loves her. They talk about the house and how he still can't walk through that house that he bought for him and Jada. And she says they're going to sell it to somebody that's in need so they can start over and get their own place together. And hopefully they sell it to Shad, because Shad is a bum. Shad needs a house. Get Shad a house, or get Jake and Papa a house. Do something for the bums of the shop. To be the final scene. And listen, the writing has been so bad on this show. The show has been so bad. When the buzzer went off in place, I thought Bakari was walking down there for Keisha to shoot him. That's how bad I thought this show was, that they were going to have Keisha kill Bakari. But long and behold, the police department finally shows up looking for Nuck, her snitch. After 2 snitches have been unalived, she's finally come to find her snitch. And hopefully Bakari doesn't say that he did it. Hopefully we don't see Bakari in jail next episode. I might be inclined to never watch this show again. Like, I wouldn't care the final 3 episodes what we get. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode. I thought it was the best of the trash episodes we've gotten so far, but still just not what I expected for the final season. Y'all let me know down below what y'all thought. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.